welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Jingles from Connie Taylor. Now, the time of this recording, it is Christmas Eve, and I saw this tangle. I'm like, oh, that's a perfect tangle, the name anyway, perfect tangle for Christmas Eve. And being that I post these late, it'll be, maybe Christmas Day when you're seeing it, depending on where you're at. So anyway, I just thought, well, this is apropos. So, but at the same time, the name goes with the season, but the tangle doesn't necessarily have to go with the season. So it's a really neat border type tangle. So this starts off with a row of orbs, and they don't have to be in a row. They can, you could have them curve and do whatever you want. I'm going to put them in a row. Then we're going to do some curved lines. Now the two sets. First set is going to kind of go from orb to orb, kind of on on the inside. So like this. Oh, I want it to be a little bit more arched. We'll do that on the next one, because we do kind of fit something in. I'm going to say that there would be an orb right there. Okay, and then on the other side as well. Get this partial here. Okay, then the next one, I put this one kind of in the center, on the top, or or the bottom. We'll do both sides, and we're essentially auraing this curved line. And then if you want, you can either flip the tile or your paper, or not, either way. Sometimes it's easier because I feel like I'm doing the same stroke than when I flip the tile. All right. Then now on this next step, I decided to split this one up into two because I was trying to figure out what, kind of what to do, looking at Connie's step out. And by the way, that is in the description section, so make sure to take a look, because also with hers, it's in under, for more inspiration, it's the link right after that. You'll see some of her work with this and variations and all kinds of neat stuff. All right, so what I decided to do as I was looking at it, I saw coming from the left side, so we're kind of working on these interiors. On this left side where the orb meets that first curve we did, I saw an S shape, like so. So we're going to put that in there. And this is one of those, well, however it comes out, it comes out. All right. Then the next thing I saw was a curved line coming from, did I say, I hope I said, if I didn't say left side, I meant left side to begin with. And then this one on the right side, where the curved line meets the orb. Like that. It's almost like making a fancy Y or something. Like that. So I decided to split those up. Take a look and see what you see, and but I think that did it. All right, and that is essentially it. And do read the description, because the inspiration for this is it's a really cute story. Now, the only thing that you have left to do, and you know what, I'm going to do that on this one. I have a extra sample I'll show you with some other ideas, but let's just do some basic shading. And so I'm just going to shade these what looks like rings or chain. So I'm putting some graphite on the outside of the little orbs, inside that ring, and then I'm using my tortillon, and I'm just spreading it, kind of following the curve, not really doing little circles like a lot of times I do. We just want to, well, maybe a little right up here if it's thick enough. And just to kind of get it to move away from where it was at, so I don't have any little blotches or straight lines. I like having a nice smooth gradient with that. Okay. And as long as you don't go all the way, so going maybe a third of the way on each side, so that way whatever paper color you're using, oh, look at how that looks all shiny. That's how you make it look shiny. Now, if you're using a toned paper, you could also, in that section that on here is just white, because I'm using a white tile, you could accentuate that with like white charcoal or white chalk pencil or something. That could look really neat. Now, something else that we could do is we could color in these orbs, because they don't have to stay this way. I think on one of hers, she maybe put like a, aura the inside of that. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this and we'll add a little shine. So I'm putting a little orb, and I'm gonna color around it. So if you do not have a white gel pen, this is a way that you can add that little spark. And actually, well, let's just do it here. You can do a little sliver, leaving a little sliver of white on the opposite side if you want to add that. So I'm having trouble doing that here. And if it ends up not I'm not liking that, so that's all right. We'll just color it in. And if you end up not liking this, give it a try, and if you don't like it, then you can always color right over it. No harm done. But it's kind of fun, especially if you don't have a white pen to do this with, because you could do this after the fact, and then you adds a little bit of, yeah, see, that looks nice. I have seen it done, and I've done it myself before, where you put leave an orb type shape here, and then a sliver over here, and that's kind of nice also. But you can see that does add something to it. All right, let me color this little part of this one in. All right, now it feels better. Yes. All right, you can also decorate the insides if you want. So on this one, I added some tangles. This is WUD, W-U-D. This one is the beginning of a couple of them. It's not on the top of my head. I added some orbs, some lines. So you can have a lot of fun with that. And also, if you want to use color or whatever, you certainly can. Oh, look, if I put that together, it almost looks like it goes. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. It is a fun, cute tangle. And do take a look at the description section for those step outs. And also, if you enjoyed the video and want to connect with me, if you like my instructional style, I would love to have you join me. I do classes weekly. Actually, I do classes weekly. I have some, once a month that are paid. I'm adding some more but you can find all that information out on my website, which the link is below. Also, other ways to connect are there on my site as well. And if you really liked it, I would love to have, the thumbs up, the like, share, subscriptions. All of those mean so much to me, as well as, feel free to put any comments in the comment section, and that would be lovely. So, thanks so much for watching. And if you're watching this right after I'm posting it, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much, and happy tangling.